The father of a baby who died 3 days ago, then had his other children taken away, is speaking about his grief and his fear that he may not see his children anytime soon. In an exclusive interview with CTV News, the father describes the past few days as a living hell as he waits to put his life back together and plan a funeral for his deceased newborn. CTV's Stephen Andrew has the story.
This is as close to his infant daughter as this father can get. He is forbidden from seeing his child since she was seized by the Ministry of Children and Family Development after her twin died at home. The father awoke Friday morning to his girlfriend screaming that one of the twin girls wasn't breathing. She was rushed to hospital but pronounced dead on arrival.
The police officer that I was with, gave me a hug and said, I slept with my kid for 2 years. It's not your fault. A lot of people do what they tell you not to do. I know I wouldn't do it again, and I feel guilty, and I pray that the autopsy doesn't come back that she was suffocated.
Social workers moved in and seized the surviving twin and the couple's 14-month-old child. Victoria Police investigated and tell CTV News they were surprised at the ministry's decision to seize the child because they were not notified and were in the middle of their investigation. We are not contemplating charges, Vic PD says. This investigation is a matter for the coroner and the Ministry of Children and Family Development. The father tells CTV News he and other immediate family members were told to leave Vic General and police were called. 3 days later, the father says the experience is at times too much. Everywhere he goes, he's reminded of his children.
It's just been, it's been hell. It hasn't been the same at all. I don't feel the same. I started breaking down crying and just watching all the little kids and all the mums and dads with their kids and I just started crying.
He acknowledges he has a lengthy criminal record, none of it, he says, for violence. But he says when his first daughter was born, he knew he had to change his life.
I couldn't speak. I was bawling my eyes out, it's a baby. I couldn't speak. I was really, really happy, more happier than I've ever been in my life, and I felt like a total different person. I knew that I was going to be the best dad I could because I never wanted my kids to be adopted out.
The father says that's why being away from his children has been made even more difficult. The family will go to court later this week to try to regain custody.
They definitely saved my life. I don't know what I'm going to do if I can't get them back. I don't even know what's going to happen.
Stephen Andrews, CTV News, Victoria.